You know what I'm saying? But we say, oh man, you know, we put it as something else. It's just an arm. It's just some feet.
But how important are those parts to get
They're not.
your divine path?
They're not.
It's not.
Nope. None of this is
You
important.
don't need any of the body.
We don't need it at all.
Then why am I in it?
Because you said you wanted to be.
Get out. Like.
You wanted to be in there. You wanted to be in there. You created everything right here.
I want to.
You know what I'm saying? You created this whole existence.
What was I trying to do with this body thing?
You know? And that's the question. Everybody says why, but it's not why. It is. I mean, how you gonna say why? I mean, because if you say why, that means you don't know. That means you're not awake. That means you're not conscious. You're asleep. The reality of is. You know, it is. And it always will be. Nothing has never... If I say this to you, you've always existed. You've never been born. And you never will die. What would you say? Ooh. That's the reality. Everything was created at the same time. There's no... See, if I say this, then I'm going to have someone listening. If they... See, they only created the story of Adam and Eve so you could start somewhere. And then they ended it with that too. But see, there's no beginning and there's no end to any of it. It always is and it always will be.
I know that.
But we give up because we were taught to give up.
No, I know I've always existed and I always will. I just wonder, the whole idea of creating this world and the bodies and the reflections and all these lessons. Like, if we're so divine, why do we need this?
You don't. You only need it because you...
Get me out of here!
Well, you only need it because you forgot.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So now that I remember, I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Now I can just, when I drop my body, just keep going.
Keep on going.
Okay.
Why keep coming back here? That's the only reason why you keep coming back, because you keep forgetting. You keep falling asleep.
I have attachment disorder. I feel like my spirit's like, oh wait, but I forgot. Let me go help this one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can love this third dimension. You can love it, but love it at your most.
Yes, I agree.
You know
at
what I mean?
my highest perspective.
Yeah, love it at the most.
Yes.
Enjoy it.
Yes.
That's the key to it. When you talk to the shamans and you talk to the priests and you talk to all of them, they tell you the same thing.
They do.
Abdul Bashir. Peace, brother. How you doing?
Peace, bro. You still there, Atlanta?
I came to the house for a minute, but I'm about to head back up there. Where you at?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on my way up there.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Peace. Yeah. That's the thing.
Well, I feel like I've come to a peace with this existence right now. And I enjoy that. I enjoy this moment. I'm grateful. So, just stay there.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever ride you're on, you just enjoy whatever it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Just try not to let the feelings attach me to the experience.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, as a female expression of the divine, I have the most intense ways of feelings. It's such strong feeling.
Yeah. But when you get the balance of it though, it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it can be useful when it's balanced.
I wish I had those feelings.
No, because then you'd be a woman. Just be Baba and I'll be Mama in this life. But when we go on, we might not have to have so many feelings next time. Okay? As God, I just hope you don't have to feel so much. Just as God. With no first world experience here.
I have no concern.
I'm like, nope, I've already done all those things.
I have no concern.
How can you wake up the ones who are sleeping? The ones who don't know that they are God?
Just by existing. The us. As long as we stay awake and stay reminded in our moments, we can experience it with each other. And I think in doing so, when you have that experience with somebody, and it's organic and it's God, then they can't help but be like jump-started. So in whatever way, it may just be a seed or you may just water them at that time, but whatever it is, it's all leading to their awakening. It's all putting them on some direction toward themselves.
I mean,
by being God, yeah. But that's why I have to that's why I'm so blessed to have my reflection show me like, hey, wait a minute, nope, you don't want the body, nope, you don't want that, nope, you don't need your thoughts, nope, you don't need that. And just remind me that just
everything must
God,
go.
right? Just be God. He reminds me so much of Merlin. I can't even tell you. That's actually who got me to Baba, was Merlin. And when I met Baba, I was like, damn, we definitely had a life. I had a life as him as Merlin and me as a student. That's why a lot of times I'm very resistant to his teachings, because I'm like, you're just an asshole. And he even will tell me, yes, I am. And I'm like, oh, like, damn it. No, you're an asshole, and I still gotta listen. But
we've done this 1,000 times.
Yeah, we've done
already.
it a million ways, but it's the Merlin one that gets me the most. When he's definitely his Merlin self, I get agitated. But I'm also grateful because that's who led me to him. Yeah, in a dream and in a meditation, and then I saw a little statue right before I met him in crystal blue. There's a Merlin hiding somewhere, and the lady, and I said, "Oh, is that Merlin?" She said, "No one ever sees that one." He's like hiding in the corner. I'm like, "Oh man."
Allah. What?
Yeah. So lots of energy. But, it's good to be reminded to stay in the right perspective. Baba has definitely taught me that to a very deep level. That and surrendering. Y'all both have taught me a lot of that. I'm very appreciative. So that's the reminding. That's how you wake people up. And that's how you keep people awake. Sometimes we get sleepy.
Yeah.
Wake up, everybody.
Right? My eyes are getting heavy.
Have a new day.
They're never shut, but they might get real low.
Allah.
What tea was that?
That was the mocha mint.
What would you say, Baba?
About the awakening?
Yeah.
When you're in a state of being and you realize that everything around you, that you have created it, then you know that you're not a victim of anything. So you're able to move through life with no one being able to offend you or say anything to you that you think is harmful, because you know it's you.
Allah.
So you're talking to yourself in that aspect. And when you begin to talk to yourself, then you begin to know that I'm awake. And I'm not sleeping anymore. And I see so-called you. and that's why I always say we're always talking to us, because it's the same. You know, we have the same soul. The same thing that created you created me, which is you and me at the same time.
Yes. It's the one.
That's the oneness. Yeah.
So you're saying you awaken yourself.
Yes.
And really, the reflections are just you awakening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you awaken, as you talk to yourself, as you get to know who you are, then the other reflections will show up.
Yes. Yeah. As long as you remember. Because everyone has it. It's everyone. But some people just are not aware of it.
Allah